Okay, back to this war of mine. So, day 15, looks like somebody came for us. We spent some ammunition fending them off, but we are able to defend ourselves. That's very, very good stuff. So, it's over a fortnight that we've been surviving this hell, and things are kind of looking okay. The main thing that we want to do in this run through here is keep Livia here safe. She's pregnant, she is with child. That's kind of like the whole thing that we're trying to do in this run through. Try and make it so that she's... Sometimes these controls, man. Try and make it so that she gets out of this okay. Now, if I recall from last time, we are going to upgrade our heaters because we're expecting it to get cold. I want to build a vegetable garden so that we're completely self-sufficient as far as food goes. Maybe build another rain catcher. That'll mean that we'll be able to trade more water. Olivia there, she's not the fastest character, bless her, nor can she actually leave the house or anything like that. Well, of course you can't. You can't send her scavenging. You can't send her raiding, you know, you can't really have her guarding or anything. What's she gonna do? We have tons of really great stuff. One thing that might be worth doing, if we can, do we have the weapon components? No. That'd be a very nice thing to have. I think there's a couple of environments where this is going to come in useful. We're now at the point where we are building some things that are just going to make things a bit more convenient. So the shovel, do you need it? I would say no. It does make some locations a lot easier to navigate. It helps you dig through rubble. You can use it as a weapon as well. But we're going to be able to clear some environments a lot quicker with that. I want to build another hatchet because that is fantastic for harvesting wood. If it really is going to get cold, you need kindling not only for the heaters, but also so that you can melt snow to make water. And it really does look like it's going to get freezing. Okay, so meat is going to be very, very valuable. Though food always is anyway. Tell you what, do we treat ourselves? I was going to build a chair. Yeah, I know, the height of luxury. But it does, it makes people feel a lot more comfortable in the shelter. So you can see that coldness is really ticking up. I don't think anyone's going to arrive today. Nobody's going to come and visit us or anything like that. If they were, they would have done it by now. Let's build another filter and we'll put that on. Do we have any electrical components? Got one electrical component. If I've got my little notes here, and I've got that the toy store has got a bunch of electrical components, so that's going to be the first place that we go to. Yeah, so I need thermometers. We can keep the place warm. Just with these, with 2 heaters, that's sufficient. Sure is. But they'll burn much more efficiently if we upgrade them. I want you... Let's make some more kindling. Don't want to get caught out. Love the way the music can sound mournful and hopeless, or actually kind of inspiring and hopeful, depending on how you're doing. It's like the Kuleshov effect. Alright, I mean, I think we're done for the day, really. Some of these locations I'm not even massively familiar with. Music Club, I don't know what that looks like. Samuel Institute, Railway Station. We're going to have to visit those. But for the first port of call, the ruined toy store, and I think we can have Zlata on guard. We've got firearms. You can take Marco out. What we're going to do is something that's a little bit cheeky. This might seem nuts. They will use 3 rounds to defend themselves, unless you take the ammo that you don't want to use with you, and then obviously they can't use it. They only need 1 bullet to actually defend themselves effectively, so you can reduce the ammo they're going to use by 3 times if you do this. Excellent, we've got some weapon parts as well. Why is that useful? We can build a hatchet. Right, we're going to clear this place out entirely. So we haven't filled up our inventory. Does that mean that we're being inefficient here? Well, not really. We're getting what we need. What we need is those electrical components. That's going to do us far better than, you know, tons and tons of components. The only thing is we don't have a lot of components and wood back at the store, so we're going to have to gamble that we're going to get a visit from a trader, which we probably will. Beautiful backdrop there. We're getting components that we need to make ammunition as well. I think I mentioned in my first run through, I've never done that in any of the games that I've done. I've never found the ability to make your own ammo to be useful. Reasonably it could be, you can use it to defend yourself, you can use it to trade, but it's never really come up. Since we've got the spare spaces, we may as well take those bits. Maybe I should have kept Marco sleeping because he's still, of course, slightly injured. It's not a problem at all. We'll feed him up and we'll get him resting. Same with you, Zlata. How are we doing for temperature? 17 degrees, that's good. Let's get you in bed first. Yeah, so Marco is a firefighter. Kind of what he is / was before all of this kicked off. Okay, we've got some things for Livia to do. It's a little frustrating having her as the house elf because she does move very slowly, but fine. When we don't have any goddamn food. We do now. That was close. Someone's at the door. Trader? Trader. What I'm hoping is that we've got some fertilizer that we can use as bait here. Otherwise we've got to use food, which gets rid of 1 meal, which you can do because Marco's already fed. So this is a horribly inefficient way of getting food, but it is still, you know, a self-sustainable method. It's still okay. We'll keep this warm. Again, it doesn't matter where you put these heaters. If you actually put these heaters in the basement, carbon monoxide would pretty soon catch up with you. But, you know, still a video game. It's got some realistic, dramatic elements to it, but it's still a game. We could break down that chair, but that chair is something that is helping people's mood, so we're not going to bust it down. Now again, I think Zlata gets a slightly better price when it comes to bartering, so she's the one who's gonna do that. Olivia, you're gonna do what you do best. You're gonna cook. Looks like Zlata's up. One meal, that's great. We've got tons and tons of spare water. Fantastic, we can use that to trade. We've got bullets as well. Bullets are worth a lot. Got to bear in mind that this time we actually do have something from which to shoot them as well. Components, we'll take all of those, my friend. Really, we could get rid of some of these firearms. Just a question of whether we want to. So we don't need that, because we've got the crowbar. Much better lockpick. Okay, fine, it's noisy. These bits. We could get rid of that. That's fine. These are worth nothing, really, so there's no... Even though the chances that we're going to actually use them to produce ammunition is very low, we may as well keep hold of them for that purpose, because we're not, you know, we're not going to get anything in trade. Okay, he's playing hardball. We're probably going to come across more bullets. It's fine. We can do this. Electrical components. Traders never seem to have electrical components. I think that that's probably a feature of the game. Oh, no, wait, hang on a minute. I don't want to be giving you wood. Whoa. Other way around, my friend. Okay, we don't need sugar. We don't need cogs. Got 8 cogs. I don't think we need more cogs. Medicine. Bandages. Not really. That'd be a nice to have. But my gosh, expensive. I don't think we need that. We could do with weapon components. He doesn't seem to have any. It's a little frustrating. Do we really want to swap out a load of bullets for this? No, that's not worth it. We can get rid of that handgun. Ah, no. No way, man. If your prices were a little bit better, I'd consider it. But they ain't, so I won't. Wood is usually such a great thing to get because you can only put 2 planks of wood per slot of inventory. When you're scavenging, that means it's very inefficient to get, but I ain't doing it for the prices that he's asking. So what do we want next? We want, before we forget, we want to upgrade a heater, don't we? That's what we got all those components for. That's what we got those electrics for. It's going to get rid of any kindling that's in there, so we'll use the one that has just sort of 3 matches in it. Right, here we go. I just built a thermometer. I built a mixer. I told you to build a thermometer. Okay. Alright, that's going to come up later. So we are going to need that. That's fine. I wanted to upgrade this. I wanted to build a thermometer, not a filter, but okay, fine. That filter will come up. We will use that. Let's just, for now... Two heaters is still... It's still great. Still going to be able to keep ourselves warm. But let's go somewhere. Let's find... Oh, I tell you what we will build. These come in useful. Saw blades. Sometimes you come across areas in a map that is sealed off. And you can carry 2 saw blades. They will get you through a grated door. Can't believe that she built a... That's frustrating. Okay, here we go. Let's just load up. Yeah, see that it dipped to 15 degrees. That's the point at which people can start getting sick. The only thing that we're really lacking is stuff to trade with. Let's get some more of those going. Let's get out of here. Shelled Brewery. So we got danger. I don't know if I really want to go there. How much have we got left at the airport? Bandage, lots of wood and bits, and 2 electrics at the airport. Guess we're hitting the airport. Why is it saying it's so lacking in anything? I think my notes are wrong. Bakery, tons of wooden components there. Toy store, supermarket, lots of tobacco. Let's go somewhere new. I want to check this out. You're guarding, you sir are scavenging. I don't recognise the railway station. I'm really keen to go somewhere new. Let's tool up. Let's get ready for it. Bring the shovel. We'll bring the crowbar. It doesn't say that there is any risk of danger there. Does that mean there is no danger? Nope. Wow, this is cool. I don't recognize any of this. I don't think I've seen this map before. This is... Wow, look at that. What a fantastic environment. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, glad I bought the shovel. These characters love the shovel. Every time you use it, they're always just like, wow, this thing's amazing. Go, Marco, go, Marco, go. Glad I bought a saw blade. Look at this, look at that. Wow. There's an underground section. Okay, we're checking that out, definitely. Let's start seeing what we can see. Okay, oh, broken guitar! I think one of the other venues, one of the other locations had a broken guitar, but I know that at least Slata can play. In the board game, bizarrely enough, that is kind of like her superpower. That is the thing that really makes her stand out, is that she is a great guitar player. Her character even is carrying a guitar. So obviously what we're doing is we are clearing... Whoa. Sure. Okay, looks like we've got some ruffians. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scavenge everywhere that's safe. Or at least a lot of it. And then we're going to come back. Because if those guys take exception to us, we're going to have to leave. Now something that we could do, of course, is pack some heat and firearms and come back and say hi to them again. But that's not the kind of run through that we're doing. We're not here to murder our way out of this situation. We do not have enough components, we do not have enough wood. We've got to find some more of that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna try and avoid those guys. I'm gonna try and go to the back left of this map, and hopefully we've got some things like some wood, some components, some electrical components. We'd better not piss them off. Let's have a little privacy. If they come for me, I kind of can defend myself, but be using a shovel. They might have guns. It tends to get a little messy if you try and do things that way. Okay, so there's a second exit here as well. What we're looking for is components, wood, electrical components. I'm a little anxious. I mean, those people are probably going to stay to their section. Again, taking them out could be an option, but they don't seem immensely hostile. So the thing is, if I was to take them out, it might be considered a cruel, mean, unnecessary act. And my characters are... they're not psychopaths. Some of the characters in this game are. They are flat out psychopaths. You'll do anything that you want to anybody and they will never feel bad about it. Some people are very considerate and caring. You've got to be really careful with how you treat other people. So, I was hoping that I could go up those stairs. I cannot. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I mean... are they actually going to do anything? Okay, electrical component. The evening is getting on. We're going to keep on searching. But as soon as it gets to about 4 AM, we've really got to think about heading back. What I want is more electrical components. More wood, definitely. More weapon parts, maybe. If we... yeah, because we won't have enough now to make that hatchet. I used some weapon components to make the sword blades. I regret nothing. That was definitely a good thing to do. I don't see an awful lot of stuff that we'd be able to chop here anyway, but having another hatchet, having another means to rapidly gain wood as things get freezing cold would be very useful. We'll search here. Electrical components, great. Canned food, great. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, mate, you should. Now we're going to take all of these tools back. We know that we don't need them here, and we don't know when we're going to go to another location, so... Trader's probably not going to come. He came yesterday, didn't he? So he's not He ain't coming tomorrow. Good. Components. Good. Weapon parts. Oh, we got loads of weapon parts. That's fantastic. We can definitely build ourselves another hatchet, which we're gonna do. Better take this. Yeah. We're gonna be burning through more wood. Ammo. Oh, I should have taken the ammo anyway. I should have taken the ammo from where we were. Do we need water? I'd say no. We'll take that as a trade. Actually, no, we won't. Trade is definitely not coming. And we're going to come back here tomorrow. So let's get the hell out of here now. Here we go. It's getting freezing. So we've got a couple of little other ways of doing things. Oh, Marco is no longer slightly injured. So all we did was we just rested him during the day, and it was sufficient. So look at that temperature, 12 degrees. That ain't good. Don't worry. We are going to manage to keep it warm here. But let's get on that now, shall we? So, keeping things warm, basically, there's the illness risk. It's a massive drain on resources. That's essentially what is happening here. We are using a lot of resources just to prevent ourselves from getting sick. 11 degrees is way too cold, but what we want to do is we are going to upgrade those heaters. We can build a little snowman out there. That's going to be one of my objectives. We're going to complete that snowman. Hey, we can build the guitar. But first things first. Now, thermoregulator, huh? Try and get that right. We're not going to be using the rain catcher because we're going to be harvesting snow and melting it. So the stove suddenly becomes a lot more important. Doing so uses kindling, it uses wood. So wood becomes a much more important commodity. Let's remember to build a hatchet. Ooh. Moving this pregnant lass around, it is painfully slow. You can, of course, have kids in this game as well. They're stuck in this dreadful situation just like everyone else. They're really well represented in this game. They have this sort of naivety which sort of makes them prone to despair sometimes, but also fills them with this weird kind of optimism as they don't really understand what's going on. It kind of becomes the adult's responsibility to, yeah, just protect them from everything, including in some instances kind of the actual reality of the situation. Speaking of kids, okay, I've got both of my fully active people up and about. That is great news. When's the temperature going to start going up? Because we just... yeah, there we go. Hey guys. If mom is sick, that means they're going to want... that's a lot, man. Did the right thing, and that gets us closer to a happy sort of ending for all of the characters. Now, I think that's definitely worth it. Take the hatchet when we're out scavenging. There's always going to be some things that we can chop. Some places have more than others, but we'll bring it, and that'll help us harvest some wood a little more effectively. How's everyone doing? Okay. I wonder if we've got enough components to make that guitar. That'd be cool, right? How are we for water? Pretty low. Something that we've got to do. Let's check the radio. Yeah, just everything is becoming expensive. Yeah. See that temperature plummeting. We usually have to sort of wait out the entire day when we're at the shelter, because you have to leave it till the last minute to sort of fill up the heaters. Tempting. How many filters have we got? 2 filters. I feel like doing it. Building the guitar. Look at that, the snowman, we're bashing through that. Could still do with 2 more components to you know, to 2 more electrical components so we can upgrade the other heater. We don't really need it. I don't know if you can build 3 heaters anyway, but you know, that would be sufficient basically. Oh, we got an achievement. Creature comforts. Our place is starting to resemble a proper home. So you can hear she's playing that like an expert. Oh, we need more kindling. Definitely don't want to get short of that. Oof. We can make 1 more set of kindling. We're going to need more than that, definitely. Maybe I should make a little detour to the bakery. I know that we've got loads of components and wood there. So do we go there? No. I want to keep going to the railway station. Take a brand new hatchet. There's going to be a couple of things that we can chop. I mean, a railway station, there's probably not much that we can chop up. I think there was a wooden cabinet up here. We can probably do that. The other thing that we could chop are the other people. But again, we ain't those kinds of people. We are not killers. Just gonna have a quick look through this map, just see, is there anything sort of choppable? Yeah, there's that bookcase. Can we? No, guess we can't chop that. Might be that there's nothing choppable here, in which case we're in a little bit of trouble, because one of the commodities that we desperately need is wood. Okay, so the guys are over there. Okay, that's some good stuff. All good. This is going to make a ton of noise. Whether this is going to annoy them or not, I don't know. They are coming. Yeah, so sure enough, yeah, that got their attentions. They seem to be annoyed by me, but they don't seem to be actively moving to attack or anything, which is good. They're really, really getting annoyed at my presence, though. Let's do this a little bit at a time. It's a slightly inefficient way of doing it. What I'm going to do... What I'm going to do is just make a little stockpile here. Let's not forget that that's what we're doing. Hopefully those little guys are going to bugger off from down there. And then I can continue exploring. If they keep hanging around, that's fine. We'll just start moving this stuff closer to the edge of the map. Good, we've got some components in there as well. We're still always going to need a steady stream of components. That's so that we can do things like build filters, so that we can make water. What we could do with is some fertilizer or scraps of food. Let's open this nice and quietly, shall we? Right. Good, more choppable stuff. Let's do just that. You can carry 4 pieces of kindling back in one inventory slot, whereas with wood, you can only carry 2 planks, I call them, because that's how they're represented graphically, 2 planks. The difference is, of course, with planks you can use them for crafting things as well, whereas kindling is just for burning, but you can carry it a lot more efficiently. You can carry a lot more of that than you can the actual planks. Okay, these little broken pills, you can use those to make medicine. First of all, you got to have the... I can't remember what it is. Upgraded herbal workshop, I think. You can make medicine, you can make bandages. Now that is just fantastic. Being able to do that is just great. It's one of those later game things though, so it's kind of a situation where you probably got most of that stuff under control anyway. So it doesn't come in that useful. We might well burn through all of this kindling, but I want to do at least one more visit to here after today. Take all of this because this is just great stuff. Electrical component as well. I think we've got 2 electrical components back at the shelter. So we would need 1 more. I don't know if we picked up 1 more. So this is the part where we're just making things a little more user-friendly. We're putting it near the entrance to the map. Oh, look at that. What beautiful. Two canned food. That's excellent. 3 strips of medication. Great for trade. It's the actual tubs of medicine are far more effective at actually healing your people if they happen to get sick. Let's have a quick look what's in this little pile here. I said I'm going to come back, but I mean we still need electrical components. We only have one available to harvest from here, so I don't know, maybe we make a note of what we've got. Yeah, because there's not much wood. I don't know, we'll have to see what we've got back in that stockpile. Sorry, I know I'm kind of mumbling and falteringly thinking out loud. Just my process. And this is just how I make my videos as well. I'm usually going through all of my thought process, just explaining it. Hopefully it makes sense to the audience. It kind of like makes it make more sense to me as well. Okay, let's get everything set down and then let's see what we want. Yes, for trade. Yes, for trade. Yes, for obvious reasons. Oh, I should have bought my bullets, shouldn't I, so that they don't use all of them to drive away any attackers if and when they come. Probably worth 6 water. I think that's probably worth it. Right, I think we come back tomorrow night. Otherwise we're leaving a lot of money on the table, as it were. I think one more trip there with Marco and we'll have everything of use, and then we look for pastures new. Very hungry. Okay. Effing snow, rare achievement. When the winter strikes Porygon, you had better be ready. Okay. Let's get some of that on. Okay, everyone's hungry and we don't really have enough food. We do have those cans, but I like to keep those for trade and stuff like that. What we need is we need to build a veggie garden. That would really help. Or we need to find somewhere that's got plenty of mulch, fertilizer, because you can put that in the rat trap instead of the morsel of food that you just caught. And then you suddenly find yourself making food a lot more efficiently. Yeah, 3 electrical components. We can't upgrade that other heater just yet. Everybody should be happy because we've got all mod cons. We've got a radio, we've got a guitar, so that's entertainment. We've only got 1 chair. Rough, I know. I think before we make some food, we make some water. This is how you do it. This is why wood becomes such a commodity, because even to make water, you need kindling. Still need a filter and everything as well, so let's get that done. Make as much food as we can. That's 2 portions. Of course, you get to eat first, Livia. There's no food at the railway station. That's a little frustrating. I think there's still enough stuff there that we should completely clear it. Hey, Io. Cat's come to join us. Shortages of water through the city. I wonder if Livia can play the guitar. Yeah, I know you're hungry. You just ate though. Everyone else is starving. Quit your yapping. Playing guitar when you're pregnant must be really difficult. Oh boy, she cannot play. Okay, Marco. Marco, mate, you grab some food. So she's very hungry, but she's still content. That, to me, suggests Zlata is in a fantastic mood. She's doing really, really well. Everyone else, it's enough to upset them slightly. They're not actually upset, but, you know, they're not really sort of content anymore. Let the pro show you how it's done. Now, where are we as far as our stuff goes? I mean, we're sitting pretty. We could definitely do with more wood. Shocker. But we're fine. Suddenly using water for trade becomes a lot less efficient because we have to use wood. Let's clear the railway station, shall we? Getting to do this. Again, this seems crazy, but it means that they will use only one round to fend off any attackers instead of burning through 3 bullets at a time. We don't need to take any tools because we've already cleared this. There was a little patch here of stuff wasn't there. Let's empty that out, bring it to the front, and then we know exactly what is on this mission. This is probably going to be the last time we visit the railway station, so have a good look. Those guys down there, I mean, we could see about taking them out, but there's not much point. Okay. Get everything in one place, see exactly what we've got. It's snowing here just as it is back at our shelter. Makes everything look even more desolate and eerie. Good for trade. Always useful. Wood. Well, yeah. Good trade, good for self-defense. I mean, we could get ourselves to fixing up a broken shotgun, but I don't think we need to, really. That's great for trade. I think it's probably worth having. And then the last thing that we do is make a note of what is here. So excuse me just for a second. Railway station. And what do we got? Sigs and back E. 7 cogs. Four broken pills. 4 sugar. 5 wood. That's it, really.